The Houston sun was merciless as Jackson Monroe slid his keycard through the parking garage reader. His custom Ford F-150 Lightning hummed to life, the electric engine a stark contrast to the rumbling V8s that dominated Texas roads. At 30, Jackson had already achieved what most people spent lifetimes chasing. He was at the helm of Monroe Enterprises, one of Houston's fastest-growing energy companies. The vibration of his phone pulled him from his mental checklist of afternoon meetings. A smile tugged at his lips when he saw the caller ID. Franklin Monroe, his grandfather, the man who had built their empire from nothing but grit and determination. "Hey, old man," Jackson answered, easing the truck onto Texas Avenue. "Supervising any cattle drives from your air-conditioned throne room today?" Franklin's deep chuckle crackled through the speakers. "Watch it, boy. I may be retired, but I can still teach you a thing or two about running this business." "Never doubted that for a second," Jackson replied, thinking of the countless hours spent in his grandfather's office, learning everything from contract negotiation to the art of the handshake deal. "Speaking of teaching things," Franklin continued, his voice taking on that particular tone that made Jackson's stomach clench. "You remember what's happening this Saturday? Your birthday, of course, the big 77. And you'll be bringing someone special this time, right? A man your age should have someone to come home to besides his Bloomberg terminal." Before Jackson could protest, his phone buzzed with another incoming call. "That's Mom on the other line," he said, relieved. "Convenient timing," Franklin mused. "But don't forget Saturday. And Jackson, make an old man proud. Bring someone worth introducing to the family." The line switched to his mother's call. "Jackson, darling," Margaret's refined voice filled the cabin. "I assume you've spoken to your grandfather about Saturday?" "Just now, actually." "Well, you need to take it seriously. His old friend Edward is flying in from London with his family. 2 great-grandchildren, Jackson. 2. And what do we have to show? A grandson who's married to his office and a daughter who—" She paused. "Well, we won't discuss my choices, but honestly, darling, would it kill you to bring someone suitable to the party?" Jackson maneuvered through downtown traffic, wishing he could navigate this conversation as easily. "Mom, I've got back-to-back meetings until midnight, a major contract hanging by a thread, and a grandfather who won't be around forever," Margaret cut in, her voice softening. "Just think about it, dear. That's all we're asking." After ending the call, Jackson sat in silence, the cool air conditioning doing nothing to dispel the heat of frustration rising in his chest. The empire his grandfather had built, the legacy he now carried, it all seemed to weigh particularly heavy today. As he pulled into his reserved parking spot, his mind was already spinning with a different kind of problem. Where on earth was he going to find a date worthy of presenting to Franklin Monroe in less than a week? The night air was thick with the scent of prime ribeye and expensive cigars as Austin Weber leaned back in his chair at Houston's exclusive Sky Steakhouse. 40 floors up, the city sprawled below like a carpet of diamonds, but his attention was focused on the phone in his hand. "Read it again," Hunter drawled, swirling his bourbon. "I still can't believe Jackson's actually asking for help." Austin cleared his throat and read the text. "Guys, I need a huge favor. Grandfather's birthday is Saturday, and I need a date, a real one. He's got some old friend coming from London with great-grandchildren, and Mom's about to lose it. Help!" Cole, the youngest of the 3 friends, let out a low whistle. "Franklin Monroe's birthday bash? That's not just any party. That's like Texas royalty. And our boy Jackson needs a princess." Austin's eyes drifted to the floor-to-ceiling windows, and that's when he saw her, a street performer working the corner below. Even from this height, there was something magnetic about her presence. "Look down there," Austin pointed. "See that girl?" "The one in the ratty clothes." Hunter and Cole moved to the window. Below, a young woman was entertaining a small crowd. Despite her disheveled appearance, she moved with grace and spoke with obvious intelligence, clever comebacks floating up to their perch as she interacted with passers-by. "You can't be serious," Hunter said, but his voice held a note of intrigue. "Why not?" Austin grinned. "She's got something. Raw material. My pretty woman gut is tingling." Cole nearly choked on his drink. "Your what is doing what now?" "Think about it," Austin continued, warming to his idea. "Hunter, your mama's been dying to teach someone proper manners. Cole, Your sister's always bragging about her makeover skills. And I've got the platinum card for a new wardrobe. Franklin Monroe would have a heart attack, Hunter protested weakly. Or, Austin countered, he'd be impressed by someone real. Someone not after the Monroe millions. When's the last time you saw Jackson with a woman who wasn't trying to climb the social ladder? They watched as the girl below expertly handled a heckler, her quick wit causing the crowd to laugh. There was definitely something special there, hidden under the street grime. "Y'all are crazy," Cole muttered, but he was already pulling out his phone. "Let me call my sister. But if this blows up, I'm telling Jackson it was all Austin's idea." Austin was already heading for the elevator. "Give me 20 minutes. I'll go talk to her." "What's her name?" Hunter called after him. Austin paused at the elevator doors. "No idea, but something tells me she's exactly what Jackson and old Franklin need in their lives." As the elevator descended, Austin couldn't shake the feeling that this crazy plan might just work. Sometimes the best things in life came from the most unexpected places. And if nothing else, it would make one hell of a story at their next bourbon tasting.